The reason why you don't hear about healthy relationships anymore is because of the fact that those of us in healthy relationships ain't got shit to say to y'all. Because anytime we tell you what we do for our husband or what our husband does for us, y'all look for any reason to try to come up with some type of excuse or some type of narrative that we're being controlled or that we're not really happy or I would never do that. Is exactly why your miserable ass is still single, and exactly why no matter who you try to date or what you try to date, you still end up unhappy because you have this long list of what you feel like is supposed to come from a relationship, yet you don't want to be able to, like, you just want to be on the receiving end. Relationships are give and take. I can't remember the last time that I did laundry. But I will be out here taking the trash out because I don't give a fuck. I would rather take the trash out than to be downstairs doing laundry. I don't want to. I don't like laundry. But if I tell y'all, oh, yeah, I take the trash out. What? You take the trash out? You're a woman. You shouldn't be taking out the trash. That's a man's job. Your man does the laundry? You should be doing that. You're the woman. Like, when it comes to a healthy relationship, there is no gender roles. I do what I want to do and he does what he wants to do. And it ends up working out together because I do, and it just so happens that what he doesn't like to do, I don't mind doing. And what he doesn't like to do, what I don't like to do, he doesn't mind doing. Like, y'all are weird. My husband cooks probably most of the time. My husband taught me how to cook because I didn't know how to cook shit. I didn't know how to season. I was raised by the Caucasians. No offense, but I didn't know how to cook, so he taught me how to cook. He does most of the cooking, and when he gets done cooking, I serve him his plate. I serve him, and then once he's done eating, he gets up and leaves, and I take his plate, and I go there, and I clean the kitchen up. Like, the reason why we don't be talking about how good our relationship is or how healthy it is because y'all's little toxic asses be coming in there trying to say something crazy, yet y'all are the single ones. Make that make sense.
Honestly, people who are not in relationships have the most to say about relationships because the last one that they had represents where they are emotionally, physically, and otherwise. It represents them completely. So, them being the way that they are is because they haven't really completely moved from that section of thinking. So you're never gonna hear healthy relationships because healthy relationships means that you have to compromise. Healthy relationships means that you have to do your own trauma work. It means that you have to work within yourself. It means that you have to deal with knowing that you can be wrong and still be corrected. And you're not going to try and be the only one who's correct. That the dynamics is always the same. Like the man cheats, the man does this, and you're always the correct one, and you're the one who's upright. You never do anything wrong, and he's the one at fault. And the dynamics is always off when you find somebody who is actually self-aware and holds you accountable and be like, actually, I don't cheat. And if you don't cheat, you're gonna find something in your mind because there's nothing to ponder him about. There's nothing to really put your head to. There's nothing about, oh, well, why did you sleep last night? Because if he's home, he's working, you'll be like, oh, why is he not cheating? Why is he not behaving like my ex? You look for things in your mind. You look for things to sort of like compensate for the type of person that he is. Wow. Wow. It's interesting how people just tend to think when they find the very same thing that they've been looking for their entire lives and they just can't really know how to handle that very same thing. So we have to work within yourself to get that actual somebody because healthy relationships are so damn scary because they get to hold you accountable. But let's move on.
That slow realization that you are deeply loved by your partner. It's in moments that it's not always dramatic. It's not always big dramatic moments. Sometimes it's just quiet. Like when they remember something small you said weeks ago, or when they check on you just to make sure that you made it home safe. It's super sweet. It's in how they speak to you when they're mad. They're still respectful and still gentle. It's when they notice you've had a long day and do something thoughtful without being asked. That's when it hits you that this is different. This ain't love you gotta chase or prove. This is love that meets you where you are and helps you breathe easier, you know? You start to realize it's safe here. You don't have to walk on eggshells or wonder if you're too much. You don't have to perform to be loved. You can just be. And that kind of love, that's peace, friend. That's home. And when you finally experience it, you'll never settle for anything less again. And if you have that kind of love, you never will have to.
I don't know who can agree with me on this, but healthy relationships are scary. Like, why is this relationship going so good? Because I know. Because when you're so used to toxicity, you don't expect anything healthy. And when somebody healthy comes along and actually loves you for you and not, that's scary. And you become even more anxious because in the back of your head, you're thinking, how long is this going to last? But I want you to understand this. You deserve a healthy relationship. And no, you deserve somebody who is going to love you for you. And I know you're scared because this person is actually giving you everything that you want. Just everything that's on your list, they checked it off. Don't be scared of it. Embrace it because you deserve happiness too, and you deserve a healthy relationship. Let's see. Do that.
Some